Hello, I'm Channa Bankapur. I'm going to discuss my solution to the LeetCode problem, repeated DNA sequences. It's today's problem in the October LeetCoding challenge. The problem definition is as follows. So we have a DNA sequence. So that means it has only four possible symbols, A, C, G, T, right? That's a sequence of those four possible letters. We need to find all the 10 letter long sequences that occur at least twice. That means more than once in the whole sequence, right? That's all we need to do. And if you look at a 10 letter long sequence, that is obviously like a substring, right? It has to be contiguous. So if you look at the example here, this, 5 A's followed by 5 C's appears, at least twice, actually exactly twice. And then again, 5 C's followed by 5 A's also appears twice in this one, right? And there are no other substrings of length 10 that appear more than once. It could be overlapping. So look at the second example. The first 10 letters is all A's, and that is repeated in the second 10 letters. So which is overlapping. So that's also acceptable here, right? But if the length of the whole string is less than or equal to 10, obviously there is no chance, right? Even 11 has a chance. Imagine having an input with 11 A's in that. So that's essentially two substrings which are next to each other, and it is repeating, right? So that's why 11 is a has a possible answer, right? So the idea is kind of very simple here because it's always 10 letter long sequences. So if you look at the kind of substrings of length 10, you can keep actually making it like this. And if n is the total length, we're going to have n minus 10 plus 1, right? Those are the number of substrings we're going to have, right? So suppose if n is 100, so then we are going to have 91 substrings of length 10. First one starting with at 1, 0, and second one starting at 1, and so on. The last one starts at 90, right? Because that is between 90 and 99. That is the last substring. So how about just go through each of them and then add it to as a keep count of how many such substrings we have seen. So when the count reaches 2, that's when we know that it is repeating, right? When it is more than 2, obviously we don't have to worry, right? That's the simple idea I'm going to use. I'm going to use a simple map here. So this is our base case in a way. So if the length of the string is less than or equal to 10, I'm just going to return empty result. Otherwise, I have a map here. I'm going to map this 10 letter long substring to the frequency of that, the number of times it occurs. So this I is basically the offset of the 10 letter long string. So that's why the last one is at n minus 10, right? So I'm just extracting this substring of length 10 starting at I with of a length of 10. So that is a substring here SS, and I'm going to increase the frequency of that, right? If it is not there for the first time, it's going to initialize and then increase it to 1, right? So otherwise, if it is already there, it is just going to increment. So when the frequency is exactly 2, that's when I'm going to add that to the result here, right? But yeah, when it is more than 2 already, that means we must have already added earlier. So I'm not going to add again, right? That's all, right? So it's that simple result. And let's run it again, and so it is accepted. All right. So it's a very simple answers. Let me know if you have any different way of approaching this one, or if you have any questions, please comment below, and like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Happy coding.